Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Boston Lobsters broadcast. Harry Chickma alongside the head coach of the Lobsters, Bud Schultz, and what a beautiful setting. We're here in Palm Springs, California, Indian Wells, quite possibly the fifth best tournament ever, but it's also the home of the World Team Tennis Draft. And what a great year coming up for the Lobsters. Tell me about some of the players you picked up.
Well, I'm thrilled. Today was a great day for our draft. We protected Eric Buderek, so we knew we had him going in, Harry. And we picked up Jill Krabis, who is a New Englander. I've known her since she was in high school, worked with her a little bit before she went off to college. And she's testimony to hard work and commitment. She's been on the tour for years and years and years, top 100 in singles and doubles for what most people would be two careers. So we're thrilled to have her. We also picked up a young man by the name of Amir Weintraub, and no one really knew him coming into the league last year, and very surprisingly had a great year in World Team Tennis last year. And I can't help to think that that was a bit of a springboard, has had some real good results over the course of this year. We've been watching his ranking continue to go up and go up, so we're real lucky to have him for the men's singles and men's doubles. And then Paula Suarez, another veteran. She's won a number of slams and doubles. From my perspective, in the draft, probably the best doubles player in the draft. So we'll have her for women's doubles and some of the mixed doubles. So all in all, I think we've got a team that night in and night out is going to be able to compete great.
And what was the intensity like of this draft? I was in the room with you guys, and I saw all the owners really going at it, and you did pick up Jill Krabis. What a great score that was.
It really was. We had set our eyes on her very early on. So one of the things that I love about Jill is just look at her career. That's what her career is all about. Same thing with Amir and same thing with Paula. They're going to show up every night.
Well, Jill Krabis actually does have a win over Serena Williams at Wimbledon, and she had mentioned to me before the draft just how much she wants to be in Boston because she is from Rhode Island, so she's going to have all the New England fans there. And also Eric Buderek, what a great doubles player. So it looks like doubles was one of your top priorities here. You have two of the best doubles players in the world.
Well, it always is, because 3/5 of the match on a nightly basis is doubles. And quite honestly, in the women's doubles, in the mixed doubles, that's where you can have the greatest variation from one night to the next in terms of score. So we want people that are going to show up every night. With Eric, it's sort of like having an assistant coach on the sideline in terms of the way he thinks about the game, the way he thinks about the doubles game. Very thoughtful guy. And, you know, having him there as sort of the captain of the team is just a great asset for us.
And what will it take to finally win a World Team Tennis Championship? I mean, you've made the semifinals many years now. Last year, just missing it. What's it going to take to win?
It's going to take beating the Castles, quite honestly. And in terms of beating the Castles, we have our own fate in our own hands, in that we play them 4 times this year. So if we're going to make a run at them, we're going to have that opportunity. It's going to mean that we've got to show up and play our best matches of the year against the Castles. Like everyone else in the league, your margin for error is a little bit less when you're playing against the best teams, the best team. We look forward to it, and there's going to be a familiarity playing them 4 times that'll make a difference, that will help. But we got to bring our best in the nights that we play the Castles.
Well, it definitely will be exciting. So much to look forward to. Harry Chickma alongside Bud Schultz. Much more coming up here on this Boston Lobsters broadcast. They call him the Scud Missile due to his penetrating ground strokes and powerful world-class serve. And this season, Mark Philippoussis will be taking his legendary game to Boston to compete for the Lobsters in his 5th season of Milan World Team Tennis.
I love the format. I love the format, number one. It's very unique. I love the energy of the crowd, energy of the team. It's just fun. It's different. Tennis needs it. It gets the crowd involved. It's a good format.
Mark has won 11 career singles titles, and he has been ranked as high as number 8 in the world. Philippoussis considers the Milan World Team Tennis format to be perfectly suited for his fast-paced game.
A lot of fun. Like I said, I love the colors on the court. I love that, it's first to 5 games, and you got to play the leg courts, and you can sub just like a basketball game. It's exciting, and the music plays. There's music. It's not like a typical tennis match, and I think people, get more pumped about it.
And representing the values of league co-founder Billie Jean King is also a major plus while competing for the Lobsters during the Milan World Team Tennis season in July.
I have so much respect for on and off the court, so I'm incredibly happy to be playing on this team, and it's a great bunch of guys, and we're having a lot of fun, so yeah, I'm excited.
She's a Providence, Rhode Island native, a New England legend, and international star on the tennis courts. This University of Florida All-American Jill Krabis is returning home to New England to compete for the Boston Lobsters.
I'm really excited because I don't get back to the New England area as often as I would like. I do visit my parents as often as I can, but of course I'd like to see them more. So being in the Boston area is really important to me, and I'm going to see a lot of my friends that I haven't seen in a while, so it's going to be great to be back.
Jill has 5 professional titles to her name and was ranked in the top 40 in the world. She also reached a quarterfinal of the French Open in 2004 in the doubles circuit, and reached the 4th round of Wimbledon in 2005 with a victory over Serena Williams. She hopes to use these experiences to excel with the Lobsters.
A lot of good players, a lot of top players playing a few matches, and everyone's good nowadays. The depth of tennis has gotten so strong in the last 5 to 6 years, so I think it's going to prepare you really well for upcoming tournaments in the fall, and I think I'm really happy with my decision.
And Jill is also honored to represent Billie Jean King, the co-founder of Milan World Team Tennis.
She's an amazing woman. I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for her and the original 9. And I'm looking forward to it. I know she wished I would have played a few more years, but I'm glad I signed up this year. And I think she's great what she's doing for World Team Tennis, so I'm honored to play.
And this year is also special for Krabis, as she will be playing under her longtime friend and fellow New Englander Bud Schultz, the head coach of the Lobsters.
It's great to be back and being able to play for Bud, because I haven't seen him in so long, and I've known him since I was really, really young. And so it'd be great to be part of the team, and I worked with him a little bit when I was younger, so I think I don't know if he's watched me throughout my career, but it'll be good to get some advice from him because I know he's a great coach.
Krabis also reached the semifinals of the U.S. Open mixed doubles with her Lobster teammate Eric Buderak. She plans to use this momentum to continue to thrive in World Team Tennis.
Yeah, we know we had a great U.S. Open result. I wish I could have played with him a little bit more in the Grand Slams, but we had so much fun when we got to the semifinals of the U.S. Open the one year, and I think it'll be fun playing together with him. He's so easy to get along with, and he keeps the pressure off, so it's just going to be fun playing together again.
And there's no question, Jill has her sights set on a World Team Tennis title.
Being on a team again and knowing the team that we have, I think it's going to be so much fun. There's great personalities on the team. I think everyone is really nice. I think everyone's going to get along great. And I think just that team atmosphere is going to be a lot of fun because tennis is so individual. So I think being a part of a team is going to be great. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be pretty competitive as well.
It's the 40th anniversary of the Battle of the Sexes, in which the legendary Billie Jean King beat Bobby Riggs for bragging rights and major social change. The iconic match is the most watched event in tennis history, and we recently had a moment to speak with the co-founder of Milan World Team Tennis to discuss her respect for the Boston Lobster franchise.
Boston does a great job with mascots and with the ball kids, and they do a great job, and it's going to be fun that they're in MAC this year. They're in a new place, and there's a lot of excitement up there in Manchester, Mass. So I'm very excited about the Boston Lobsters. They just keep improving.
The The Boston Lobsters mascot was first chosen by a fellow Hall of Famer and New England hero, Bud Collins, something Billie Jean also appreciates.
Larry the Lobster goes every place, all around the world. And Larry the Lobster even has its own plastic badge.
The Lobsters have some of the most prestigious history in the league, with former players such as Martina Navratilova, James Blake, and John Isner, including newcomers like Mark Philippoussis and Jill Krabis.
Boston Lobsters got a lot of great history. We're really thrilled. You know, Bahar and Joe and everybody, we're really lucky.
And there's no question Billie Jean King is expecting a major challenge when her Philadelphia Freedoms compete with Boston for the Eastern Conference title.
Oh, we're just beginning. We're going to have a lot more years. We're 38 years of World Team Tennis. We're going to have another 38 great matches against Philadelphia, against Boston.
Time for a quick break here on this Boston Lobsters broadcast, but stick around. There's much more coming up after the break.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick Bollettieri from the IMG Academy. 10 years ago, I played an important role in getting the Mac Club to be where they are today, the #1 club of all New England. I put in some of my top professionals there, and I've made annual visits, making sure that the brand continued to be where it is. John Donovan, the owner, Keith, the manager, and all the staff, including yours truly, are so excited that the Boston Lobsters will use our site starting this summer for your matches. Good luck to you, and I'm hoping to even come up and see a match. Thank you, everybody.